Hello and welcome back to workout number 4. We're going to get cracking straight away doing the warm-up. However, this one is possibly going to be the toughest workout of the lot. It's going to be quite intense. You're not going to get much recovery time. It's going to be bish, bash, bosh, get the stuff done, get in, get out, and then we can move on to workout 5 afterwards. So let's get warmed up and let's get stretched and moving and grooving. So here we go. So let's just start by jogging on the spot as always. So the crux of the workout today is very basic and very, very, very simple. We are going to repeat 5 exercises 3 times, and that will take about 20 minutes. So there is quite a lot of work to be done in that 20 minutes. However, I'm just going to start kicking my knees. I will tell you the 5 movements now, but some of them are going to change as we go. So just sort of follow along as I do. But the basic and the first 5 movements are going to be as follows. So we're going to start you off with a set of ab walkouts and push-ups. It's going to go a little bit faster now to get the heart rate going. Some ab walkouts and push-ups. The only difference here is that at the top, I'm just going to open up the hips. Again, random stuff I'm doing here. With the walkouts, when you walk down to the bottom, you're going to do a push-up, and every single rep of a walkout that you do, you're going to add a push-up. So the first one will be 1 walkout. It's going to close. 1 walkout to 1 push-up. The second rep will be 1 walkout to 2 push-ups, then 1 to 3. So every walkout, just add a push-up to the end of it. That might not make much sense for now, but it will make sense as we go through. Just follow me along. So that's the first movement. We then need to do some running on the spot. That's going to be the second movement for a minute, just to get the heart rate going. Your third movement is then going to be some lunges, alternate lunges, or some squats. We will rotate between the two. Your fourth movement is going to be some air boxing. Just going to do some shoulders, some nice intense kind of air punches. And then your fifth movement is going to be some sort of ab exercise. And they will rotate between some crunches, some bicycle kicks, and some mountain climbers. Just switch directions. So there's a lot of stuff that I've said there, and you're probably not even listening anyway. So basically just follow as I do. The main bit that you need to know is that each round is a minute long, and you're only going to get 10 seconds recovery time in between a round. So in other words, a minute of the first movement, then 10-second recovery, straight into a minute of the second movement, all the way through. So that's enough talking, so let's get cracking. I've got my timer at the ready. Make sure you've got enough space to lay down or to do a push-up or a walkout, but no tricep dips today, nothing like that, just a very simple area that you need. So, first minute coming up, and it's going to be walkouts into a push-up, and like I said, add a push-up on every time. So here we go. Let's get ready to rock and roll. So I'm starting off with 1 walkout to 1 push-up, and just follow me along. So 1 minute coming up in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. But let's get ready now and braced for a nice tough workout. It's going to be pretty relentless from the start. Now I'm going to do another walkout, but this time at the bottom, I'm going to do 2 push-ups. And hopefully you might get the gist already. So 1 walkout to 3 push-ups. And you just keep on following this. Of course, you can do the push-ups on your knees like this as well. As long as when you walk back up, you lift your knees off the floor to go again. So that's already halfway. So now it's 4 push-ups. And after this minute is done, we have a quick 10-second breather, and then we're going into a minute of jogging on the spot. So final 10. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so a quick 10-second recovery. Next up, a minute of jogging on the spot. And as previously said, if the camera shakes, I apologise, but 3, 2, 1, and off we go. So this is what I'm saying now. We're in it to kill it. We're in it to win it. Moving the legs relatively high, pumping the opposite arm. So it's right leg, left arm, so on and so forth. Stay nice and light on your toes. Whew. So yeah, this is what I'm saying. The heart rate is going to stay high now. So this will be, without doubt, the most intense workout of the course so far. Halfway, keep it going. After this, we're going to go into a minute of alternate lunges. So left foot, and so on, so forth. Just keep it going. Final 10. Almost there. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Quick 10-second recovery. Let's just straighten the mat up. Lunges coming up, alternate. So in 3, 2, 1, and off we go. And like I said, some of these movements are going to slightly change as we go through the rounds, but the structure remains the same. And it's just going to be a case of listen to what I say and do what I do and follow what I follow. That's the best we can do today. And if you can't do lunges for whatever reason, you're halfway. If we can't do lunges, then you can just do squats. They are the two main exercises for your legs. Squats and lunges. Get good at one of them. You don't necessarily need the other, but it's good for a bit of variation. So final 10 seconds approaching. Then after this, we're going into a minute of punching. So 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, quick 10-second breather. So a minute of straights coming up. Nice and fast, straight arms at the top. So 3, 2, 1. And generally speaking, you lead with your weaker foot. So if I'm here, I am right-handed. So my left foot is out in front and I'm doing left, right, and my feet are just soft. They're soft. I'm going back and forward. I'm not sturdy like that. I'm trying to make it through the whole body. Relaxing the arms, don't tense them too tight. Just think everything comes through the ground. The power, speed comes from ground up. And after this, we're on the floor to do our first set of abs, which will be some very simple ab crunches. Keep it going. Final 10. To get more out of it, you punch a bit harder. So 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, on the floor, I'm getting ready for my ab crunches. Bringing my knees up and then crunching up my elbows. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Nice, 30 seconds gone. Again, really trying to crunch up the core, push your spine through the floor. And try to keep your legs roughly where they are. Don't try to bring them too high up. You want to try to meet your legs with your elbows. So final 10. Almost there. So 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, nice. So that's your first round done. Just a kind of a long, intense 5 minutes of work. You now get a minute to recover before we repeat that again. Everything is going to be the same. The only difference this time is that we're going to switch out the the lunges for squats, and we're going to switch out the ab crunches for some bicycle kicks. So 2 variations, but the same muscle groups are worked. But we are still going to start off with your walkouts into push-ups. And again, you add a push-up in every single rep. So we've got 22 seconds left of recovery. I'm just going to have a little sip of water, but use this time to get your heart rate back down before we go again. Alrighty, so I'm getting in position, 10 seconds. Get ready for the walkouts. Try to do this as well and as technically sound as you can. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Walking forward, I'm going to start back on 1 and build up again from there. And remember, as always, with the push-ups, you're trying to get your face down to the ground. Very important. If you're not getting full range of motion, then just lay on the floor and push back up from the floor. There's really no point in doing push-ups without full range of motion. So 18 seconds left. Final 10, I'm going to try to get a bit of this rep done, go all the way through to the buzzers. So 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, so now we're up into running on the spot again. Same sort of speed, make it harder by going faster. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, if you're in a flat and there's something below you and you're worried about making too much noise, you can just go slower like this, one at a time, but just try to pump your arms up and your legs a bit harder. If not, or you don't care, then just carry on. Okay, so we're pretty much halfway there. Keep pumping nice and quick. Often, if you're like me, you like to kind of rotate on the spot so you can get different parts of the room in. I like this part, it's nice and colourful. Keep it exciting, keep it going. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice. Squats coming up, just a basic set of squats. Last few workouts we've done some squat pulses. Today is just basic squats. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. I'm sitting nice and low. Halfway, keep it going. You may find it a bit tougher than lunges because it's constant. You're working both legs every single rep, whereas with the alternate lunge, you get a little bit of a breather when you do the other leg. So final 15 seconds, keep it going. Then after this, as we know, we're going back into the punching. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice. So back into punching in about 8 seconds. You can do uppercuts or hooks. I'm going to go for uppercuts this time. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So one at a time. Again, I'm moving my legs and hips as I go. It's almost like a golf swing. If you play golf, you move your hips and your legs, and then as you get faster, you can sort of just kind of move them a bit less, but stay nice and light on your feet. There are 2 ways of making this harder. Way number 1 is going quicker, like so, or way number 2 is to punch harder. Punch the air harder, not anybody. So I'm sort of going for the harder way. Moving my feet, punching up. If you were to miss your target, you basically hit yourself in the face. 15 seconds, keep it going, and then we're going back onto the ground to do our 30 seconds worth of bicycle kicks this time. Almost there. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice, good. Into bicycle kicks. Then we get another minute recovery. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's move back a little bit further. And again, with the abs, same as before, you're trying to push your spine through the floor. So try to depress the arch on your back, try to get it through the floor, make it flatter. And then all of a sudden we've got a full-on
core workout instead of a hip and lower back workout. You'll feel it burn a lot more as soon as you squeeze the core down. It's very important. So final 12 seconds. All the way through to the end. You get a minute recovery. After this, almost there. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Okay, so a little quick minute recovery. So we have one more round to do. The 20 minutes goes pretty quick. We try to get you sort of stretched, worked out, and cooled down within that 20-minute phase. But in 45 seconds, we are going to embark in our last round. So make sure we get the best out of this round. So you're going to work even harder than you have done for round number 1 and 2. The movements, what have we got? I've written it down here. So we're going to carry on with the walkouts and the push-ups. That's a very standard one. So that's movement number 1. Movement number 2 is going to be running on the spot, but faster and quicker. Movement number 3 is going to be a combination of squats and lunges. I'm going to do 30 seconds of each. Movement number 4 is going to be all sorts of punches, just as quick and powerful as possible. And the last movement is going to be a minute all-out mountain climbers. So let's get ready for walkouts. Last round, make it your best. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So again, likewise, I'm sure you don't need reminding, but adding a push-up in every single time. So now I'm going for 2 push-ups. I think I just did 2 again there. Probably need to do another one here. There we go. Hopefully you can count your own reps better than me. Final 20 seconds, keep on working. So final 10, again, just try to get what you can done of the push-ups at the bottom. So 3, 2, and 1, okay. Nice, so into your running on the spot, last round. If you're finding it easy, go faster, work yourself harder. So 3, 2, 1, and let's do this. I'm looking at a big last round here. I'm going to try to force the sweat out. But just bearing in mind that the last movement we have is mountain climbers, so a minute of climbers will be tough. So that will get the job done in itself. We're pretty much halfway there. We'll keep pumping, keep going. And pumping a bit higher with the knees now, a bit more vigorous with the arms. Final 10. Again, apologies if the camera is shaking. Almost there. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, okay. Next up, 30 seconds of squats, 30 seconds of lunges. Let's get ready. So 3, 2, 1, and here we go. So don't forget, this is our last round of each now, so we're putting that maximum effort in. It's very important. Burning, burning. So in about 6 seconds, I'm going to switch over to do the lunges. So 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to switch into lunges again. You can continue doing your squats if you prefer. Losing balance. Okay, final 15. After this, it's our punching. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice. Last round of punching. I'm going to do the first bit hooks, then uppercuts. I'm going to finish up on straights. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So hooks. Again, I'm moving the feet. I'm moving the hips around.
My elbow comes around as well. I'm not punching out and wild. I'm just, even though I'm trying to get a good workout, I am thinking about technique as well. And in about 3 seconds, I'm going to switch out to uppercuts. So here we go. Next 20 seconds, we're going to go back to round number 2 with the uppercuts. And in 10 seconds time, I'm switching out to straights to finish off this 20 seconds in good fashion. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now straights. Final 20. Keep it going. Final 10. Work that bit harder. Come on, keep it up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and whoosh, 1. Okay, my apologies, my camera cut out there, but we're now going into our last round of mountain climbers. A big minute. I'm going to start off slow and pick up the speed as we go. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Last round. I promise you I haven't had much of a breather there. I've done it all very quickly. I'm still sweating. Again, slow speed. I'm fully aware now that it's tough. You haven't had much recovery at all. Like I said at the start, it's a tough one today. Just try to go for as long as you can. If you need little breathers like so, then that is fine, but just try to push out as many reps as you possibly can. When I hear the halfway mark, I'm going to start to pick that speed up a little bit. So 3, 2, 1, here we go. So now it's going to go a little bit quicker towards the end. This is the start of that big finish. Core's burning, heart rate's nice and high. Just see if we can battle this out to the very end. Big finish now, here we go. Keep pushing, last 10, come on. Don't give up. No quitting. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice. Whew. There we go. Nice one. Like I said, a tough one. That last round of mountain climbers took what was already tough and just pushed it that a little bit over the edge. I'm fully aware. But like I said, at the start of the course, we're now moving on a bit. And there are different ways of making it tough. One of them is to introduce tougher movements. And the other one, like today, is just to get less recovery, more work time, more cardio equipment, more cardio movements in there as well. So let's get stretched out. Let's just start with the wrists, just loosen them up a little bit after the push-ups, the walkouts, and the mountain climbers. All we're going to do for this actually is just extend out one arm in front of you like a zombie, pull it in here, just below the wrist, and pull it in towards your body. So that it's now, the palm is facing your chest. That's important. Keep the elbow locked out. That's also important. And just switch over. Same thing, the other one. Nice, and then just some side twists for the lower back. We're going to keep this nice and brief so that you can crack on. Nice, and then same as always, same sort of stretch. We're going to start off with the legs kicking forward and back. Get the hips, the quads, the glutes, the lower back moving and grooving, and just a bit more supple. Let's now go across the body. Try and stretch out as high as you can at the top. And switch over. Let's go to the other leg. And I'm going to now switch over and just come, or keep the same leg, sorry, but just open up the body, open up the hips. So 3, 2, and 1. Okay, nice. Shake it off. And good stuff as always. That's workout number 4 done, so we're going to move on to workout number 5 next. So stay tuned, but have a good one, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one.